for some reason I'm awake. It's because we've got a day of recording today. But as you can see, maybe you can't, but it's about 7:30 in the morning and the sun's trying to come up. But now it is time to head for breakfast before I go and get ready for the day and be a real vlogger.
The interior of the InterContinental is very moody, especially because it's Christmas time. There's gold accents and it gives me a really warm feeling inside.
Interestingly, I'm still trying to understand how to use this camera. So this is day 2 in Lisbon. I'm currently making myself a nice cup of tea with my teapot tea here at the InterContinental. So far, I have woken up and I'm slowly watching the sunrise. It is Thursday, the 7th of December, and there's an overcast. It's slightly looking like it's going to rain, and I know that because I come from London, but equally, weather in Lisbon is meant to be nice, so let's see. Today we have 4 to 5 different meetings with wonderful women in business who we're going to ask them about everything to do with their careers, their stories, their life, and then we're also going to walk around the InterContinental to see really what the hotel and establishment is like. Hopefully have a good lunch, a yummy dinner, then just enjoy the town. The rest of the days, I have 3 more days here. Honestly, I just want to chill and I just want to sightsee in Lisbon and enjoy what the city has to offer. Yesterday we had ironically pizza for lunch and ramen for dinner. So it'll be good to have some Portuguese cuisines today, and luckily the breakfast buffet has some local pastries which I will be eating in just a little bit. So again, welcome to day 2. This is the day in the life of a travel talk show host and vlogger and YouTuber and just businesswoman, and this is super exciting. And honestly, I can feel so many eyes on me because people are wondering why I'm doing this early in the morning and what I get up to. Even though this is absolutely not new, right? We walk down the street and everyone's got a camera now and everyone's watching and it's recording and posting, but I can see how it's still kind of weird to me. So let's stop this for now. Let's see if the boarding has worked, and then we'll touch base in a second.
I love the colour of these trees and then the tiles and then the colourful buildings. One thing that I love about Portugal, especially when the plane is landing, is seeing all of the buildings with these pastel colours. And I'm sure that you can tell by now that food and trying out new cuisines is such a priority of mine. So not only am I going out and about to look at the architecture, the colours and the way that things are designed, but also I'm here to taste the good stuff.
It's bacon in the barbecue. It's for meat here. It's for fish.
Thank you.
One thing that I didn't expect when I was coming on this trip is that there would be a public holiday in Lisbon, and that's probably why they're so crowded. I wasn't expecting the streets to be full of people, especially when well, given that I'm from London, but it was a public holiday, which meant the schools were off, and this was also during the time of the Christmas markets going live, and so there were a lot of parents who came through to spend time with their kids. I felt really fortunate to experience the beautiful view at the beachside with some live music, and it's just the true experience of Lisbon and the community. I mean, everyone's been so nice. You can see that everyone's having a great time and just living their version of, you know, happiness, which is what I think that you really understand Portugal has to offer. There's a tiny glimpse of the nightlife here. You've got the crowded streets, rushy roads, and people still on the mission that they're after, which in this case might just be buying Christmas presents. Here's me eating again. I try and really make an effort exploring the cuisine in places I visit. It tells you about the culture and the essence and the taste that it carries. For example, on this trip, I have had ramen, I have had traditional Portuguese food, codfish, which is a national dish, but also I've tried a chicken wrap from a Syrian family-owned restaurant. And I just think it's nice to not only try different foods, but to give back to the local economy, especially small businesses, so that you can help them flourish. One thing that I really look for in the hotels in which I stay, especially those on the more luxurious side, is a good gym. Wellness is extremely important to me, and just because I'm on holiday, I don't really want to get out of my routine, which is focusing on my fitness. And so, as you can see, I am back at the hotel and going to the gym. Especially when I'm traveling, it's just about that mental and physical resilience. Plus, if you go to the gym, then it makes space for that little bit of extra dessert. Even though I have a different dessert tummy, I think it's always nice to make sure that you are staying fit and healthy, which leads to happiness.
Is it gonna work? So, it is our last morning at the InterContinental. This morning I had a really nice omelette with cheese and chili, as well as hollandaise sauce and muffins that they put in the hollandaise egg, just to change things up. We've been able to extend our checkout for 8 hours, which was nice. We're going to go on a nice walk before we jump back on the plane and go back to London.
They've got sticks. So this was it for this vlog. I hope it gives you some insight into what you may be able to experience when you're traveling in Lisbon. I'll see you next time with a new place to explore.